So when I mentioned the 3 things I'm an official hater of in my Miles Morales video, I forgot to add politics. I hate politics more than all the Star Wars movies combined. People who are into politics are almost impossible to have a conversation with because no matter what, it's always going to end with them not liking something and them telling you why they don't like it. And it's like, dog, I just asked if you wanted Mexican food, not if we wanted to go free some fucking Mexicans from the border. And they always argue about the dumbest shit. Who cares how many people showed up at Trump's rally? You said that the last time and he still lost. And the people who are against Trump specifically and not the opposite political party are just as stupid, which gives us groups of people like Republicans against Trump, who are pro-democracy conservative Republicans fighting Trump and Trumpism. If you're going against what the leader of your group says, then why not just join the other side and go all in? How are you going to be on this side, but then hate the same person that the people on this side hate, but still want to be on this side? That's like starting a group called Vegans Against Impossible Meat. Actually, that would make a lot more sense than this. But that account that I mentioned, Republicans Against Trump, posted a video saying John McGinty, senior advisor to Project 2025 and Trump's director of the Office of Personnel Management, says he likes to distribute fake money to homeless people so that they will be arrested when they spend it. This is disgusting and illegal. And then here's the video they're talking about.
So I always keep this fake Hollywood money in my car, so when a homeless person asks for money, then I give them like a fake $5 bill. So I feel good about myself, they feel good. And then when they go to use it, they get arrested. So I'm actually like helping clean up the community, you know, getting them off the street.
I'm not gonna lie, when I lived in Oakland, there were a few homeless people that I would have loved to do this to. But besides that, at least for me, I recognize this guy from his other videos where he says quote-unquote controversial things. And yes, he was the director of the Office of Personnel Management, and I looked it up, and that just means that he's a fucking glorified secretary that Trump won't grab by the pussy. Part of his job is literally to search for job candidates. And what's crazy is that he started out as something called a body man, which is someone who would be the president's personal assistant. So instead of getting candidates to interview, he would be getting coffee and shit like that. But apparently he was fired in 2018 because he failed a background check which showed that he was under investigation by Homeland Security due to debt-related issues from gambling. And then after that, Trump rehired him because gamblers stick together. And then after Trump got beat out by Dark B-Ran, he started a dating app for conservatives called The Right Stuff, which we'll get into soon. But this video of him saying that he was giving out fake money to homeless people went viral, with people leaving replies telling him the penalty for what he's doing. People were tagging the Secret Service and the FBI. A lot of people were mentioning George Floyd, and I'm like, dog, there wasn't a single black person in the video. Let him rest. But everyone was so distracted by the fact that this guy used to work for Trump that they didn't even realize that this is literally an advertisement for his dumb little dating app. Like I said, after Trump lost, he decided that he was going to make a dating app called The Right Stuff that advertised profiles without pronouns. Which is kind of weird. I get why they did it, but I guess the requirements for joining the app are you have to look like the gender you say you are, no questions asked. If there is even a slight hesitation as to whether you're a boy or a girl, then you can take your gay ass to Grindr, and then it's really just a girl who's like going through cancer and she's barely growing her hair back, and they're like, get your they-them haircut ass out of here. Whoa! And it's not like you couldn't tell any of this from his profile. The first clue that should have told you this was that his account name is @DateRightStuff. And if you look up that, it takes you to his profile where all it has is a link to the App Store and then a link to his Instagram that is the exact same thing as his TikTok. And not even that, just looking at his pinned videos should have told you what kind of account this is.
You're probably not finding love because you're the problem, and God is protecting other people from you. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm glad my mother was a woman. I can't afford a home, I don't feel safe, groceries are way too expensive, my entire neighborhood is filled with homeless people. Best I can do is ban TikTok.
So as you can see, he says things that get people to click on his video and then maybe download his dating app. And his whole account is like this, which is why I don't get why people are mad at this one video about homeless people. Like, just a simple scroll through would tell you that this account is nothing more than him trying to get all the lonely people who actually have the same mindset that he's portraying to have to download this app and get connected with another lonely person so they can be lonely and miserable together.
I was watching TV yesterday, which I usually don't do, and I noticed something with the commercials. When did everyone in America become black and gay?
No, yeah, because that little pout you do after every question is totally fucking straight. I'm not saying I agree with what he's saying in his TikToks, but I'm smart enough to know that he's doing what every other influencer does when they're trying to promote their business. Yeah, he's doing it in his own way, but if you think the Secret Service or the FBI is going to watch his TikToks and then be like, yeah, I want a man on this guy 24/7, and I want to see who he gives money to, and I want to find out if it's real. And then the hard part would be trying to get the money away from the fucking fentanyl addict to see if it's real. Yeah, I'm sure the FBI would love to waste their time and money on that. This is why I hate politics, because everyone is so caught up in hating the other side, they overlook simple things like looking at the fucking TikTok uploaded right before this one to tell you that, hey, maybe this guy isn't that serious at all.
Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or Congress where the $700 billion in COVID stimulus went.
Obviously, to a certain extent, he believes in what he's saying, but I can guarantee you that someone who used to work for the president knows that giving people fake money is illegal. And I can guarantee you that he knew that it would piss all of you guys off, just not so much the people supposedly on his side, but are also against what he stands for. If anything, all you guys complaining just increase his app downloads because that's all he leaves a link to. Politics are dumb, but the people who dedicate their whole lives to it while also having no position in the political world whatsoever are even dumber. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.